All right, so just, if you can do, just bring your attention, bring your attention into your midline, the line that runs from your crown to your root, which is the I am presence. And just bring yourself back in. Everything you've brought into this time and space, I want you to drop it away. I want you to release it. It's not of any importance for the time that we're together. You can pick it up when we're finished, but I want you just, that's it. I want you just to let everything go. Kia skodoshe keriketa skodoya makira kitasa kora sankwatire e bedasantora kai. And let everything go and just breathe through the nose, out through the mouth. And I want you just to settle. I just need you to settle in this space. 666121216. I'm just going to open up some grids. 715212112 7221212. Mikiske katara antora inikiato okwa. Miene ki se totoshe kalakatora anakwakini kite kato ushka. And we're going to come in with a very ancient dialect of light language, and I want you just to understand, to receive everything that's within the codes will be of remembrance to you. Shechikotoska kini she kalakato kwama ki ete katasa tor anokoshi iniana. Iche kokoshe kankite koto kwa kini iska kola konkoshe in anakatara makuchi imikita anakoish. Nya kite skodoshe makalakoto inya oshe el makakwa ite kite kanta kite shankite kotor. Nya kakoi imikai. Oskakoya onakoi iniki eskodo inya sakatara arakite kite skadarakai. Kirian, you're Kirian. You come from a planet called Kirian, and we'll come back into it. But as that's light language is coming in, they're taking me back. Eskadoshe kanatora akatar sanakite kataskadoshe kalamakoto okwakinikise. Warriors, they're warriors. Niese pata santora kie baduku kukuya makukui. Inikis gedasha katara and akakoisha imakaya. And if you take your awareness from your third eye into the inner parts of your wrists and up your arm, you will see that there are sacred codes. Chiche kanto kokutime kekatasa kotoi inekai kiria utokoshe emeda santor kokimikiske kapaka nakatar akuhush makines kadai nakaya kur kokiame niska kachucha makite santora mokos kodoshe kampotora ampatara ie no kokosha nyera santo chuchikipete santire kite kata nakite sorokoko shama koko nyana skadai anakai nyeskadai kakoshine ina awa sampara in ish akiano osha nakie ne kekite skedo kokula makoskodo inikite sakocha anakaya. Deep breath in and allow that frequency to come in. There's an immense pride. There's an immense pride of coming from Kiria. They are ancient warriors, the ancient galactic warriors, but they have integrity. Shachicho koto kocha inikai sha okwa. Honesty, integrity, all sits within the heart. Taki ne se po to ko shin tar ar oshi mi ne ka ti se so ko torki e ni si kaya. Mi se puture campo toqua kineskai nariske bedene ke to shukwa makata ise kutorki emeki se kanta kichikutoshe makines kapakoto kwakini kite koto ushakana. We're just going to open up your third eye. Utakotora ki bedena kata anakaya koto ushikamakaya kinikai. And you're going to feel what I call upgrades. You're going to feel energy downloads coming back through the third eye. Kieska doshe kanakiti katora komakana kiskatara marodis badada chobogodora banini bedos for the badada chicken and you're being downloaded with the ancient texts of Kiria, 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 Totoishe, Kantara. We're bringing down the ancient text 18972116 51413117 92212118 15151616121212 77718212113 5551212 5551212 15551212. Receive, receive, receive. 1221978521615. Bring it in, bring it in. Kite, ke, te, kantor, ok, oi, im, in, ish, ara, akti, se, san, sor, koi, kim, bera, ere, ertor, koi, ama. Kiakaya, just breathe through, bring it in, bring the downloads in. Takite, Mokite, Kiria, 1892216. Kiki kukwama kakita a shu ushiki in akoka. Embody the ancestors. Tia ni se tia tia taki te ki tia kiana kachukwa. Jani ni sa ko ni sko jaka kwambine pata putur kepeden santo jika anya. Shukwa. Iskidaina kite kutoshika makoka kimikite makite inukuchishkap ukwa kamakata anakite ulukokama aniskida anakite. Ninyes kutosh shanto chikin ekokwa. Bring it in. That's it, bring it in, bring all the codes in, bring the blueprints in, they're going to come down into your spine as well, bring them in. Download. These are really high frequency codes. We're downloading in great big chunks. Just receive, integrate. Just we're going to bring down. It's the ancient text of the blue square. Tieskadasa Toraki Enakatara. I've never seen this before. We're just going to bring it down. I'm just being shown how to bring it down to integrate it for you. Just going to And what I want you to do is I want you to start moving and rocking your hips because it needs to come. It's stuck in your spine at this point. It needs to come in. So just allow yourself to move through it. You're doing really well. I'm with you. I'm always with you. That's it. Free it up so it can come straight down, drop down, drop down, drop down, root, root, root. Nye se kita kanta chiche koto chukoto koishe imiki ke chikoto kini kakakucha amokwa kine kitakato osha. Kiria. It's Gaia. And they're asking, dear one, for you to take your consciousness back to the ancient woodlands of Kiria. There is a sacred crystal that is placed there waiting for your retrieval. Please take yourself to these coordinates 1001573219651. And I'm coming with you. I just want you to allow your consciousness to take you back to the ancient woodlands. There's something that has been buried and is waiting for you to reclaim. And then we will activate your embodied crystalline grids. Satorian light. Satorian light. There is a Satorian light that's in the form. The only way I can describe it from a human perspective, it's in an embodiment of a crystal stone. Satorian. This is important. This is important. It is a transmitter for you. Sachie tutuska bedan satoraki anakaya. So we go back into that coordinate. We find ourselves in the ancient forests of Kiria, and we are standing. You are standing on the Satorian grids. You're standing on the Satorian grids. Okay, so from your feet, we're going to pull up that. Oh my goodness. It's ancient and it has been forgotten. Satorian codes. You have been journeying through many lifetimes, dear one, seeking that which you have lost, but there has been no consciousness and understanding of what that is. There have been so many incarnations where you have been seeking that which will complete you. Nakwasokure, it was not time for you to reach, and there was not the correct person on your planet to take you back into the Satorian codes. We are grateful to both of you, for one will assist the other, activating Satorian crystal light codes in the human genome. So just stand where you are. Kieskador kiemekiske kantara itora kipide. And you're going to feel coming up from the Kirian earth. It's not earth, but it's the Kirian. I don't know another word to describe it. I'll describe it to you in light language. Place your feet down. Open up the six energy centers in your feet. All Kiorians have the seven discs in their feet. Bring the energy up, Satorian grids. 1, 8, 9, 7, 8, 5, 5, 5, 1, 2, 1, 6, 9, 5, 8, 3, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 8, 5, 4. Okwa. And as I observe you, you have just become completely white light. Just be part of that light. You may find your third eye is starting to receive further activations. Mine certainly is, and I'm just observing you. And I want you to stay in the Satorian light, because you are transcending, you're metamorphosizing. Sache chuktora kipede sepatuska pakaya. That's the wings I could see. You're metamorphosizing. 1, 8, 5, 2, 3, 1, 9, 2, 6, 1, 8, 5, 3, 1, 9, 2, 6, 1, 2, 6, 1, 7, 1, 5, 2, 1, 2, 8, 1, 6, 9, 9, 3, 2 grids, activation. Anakai, grid 1. Grid 2, interlocking, weaving, coding 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 2, 4, 4, 4, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 5, 2, 1, 6, 1, 6. And there's going to be a block of code numbers coming in. I want you to see them through your third eye, and I'm going to code from left to right, from right to left. And I want you to see them as I'm coding. 1, 8, 7, 8, 6, 5, 4, 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 6, 9, 2, 1, 3, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 2, 1, 9, 5, 6, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 6, 1, 7. Dish dash dosh, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 4, 4, 4, 1, 2, 5, 5. Crystalline activation. 1, 8, 9, 8, 6, 8, 5, 8, 4, 8, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 6, 1, 9, 5, 3, 1, 2, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1. Satorian light codes embedded 1, 5, 2, 1, 2. Integrate on the 3, on the 4, on the 5, on the 6, integrating on the 6 and the 7, integrating, pulling into the 6, the 7 and the 8. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6. 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6. Balancing, 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 balancing. 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8. 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6. Balancing, integrating. Ascending, and then you're going to see yourself come up into the Satorian physical embodiment. As you come up, the only way I can say that I can see you is you are like pure angelic energy, but you're not angelic. You are in the purest form of light. I see you with wings, just beautiful wings there. And when I look at your wings, they are codes. Your wings are woven with Satorian codes. Sara tipike sa a ise, aqua ise, nasha ise. Open your heart. 1, 8, 6, 6, 1, 2. Reconnecting the embodiment of the crystalline grids. Nyasakur erekai, utie maha, utie maha, utie maha. Deep breath in. Anchor into the new enlightened body. Hold your space, that's it. Just hold your space. It's like when a butterfly emerges. I just need you to let your energy format, let it format. 1, 5, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 6, 6, 1, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6. Morakite. I'm just working in your third eye. Napite kotor kia pedesa kotor shikele kidesa toto kia pedeka nakator kia edekide naklas kotor kia pedeka to kuyokoto kia mikizikata kia nakoto ishikakai koto okwa kamakaya de edeketa anakoye. They're working through me. The Satorians are working through me. They are activating your pineal gland. Ye te ke te ko tor kam ar oki be de kantor ik I she antor I mano or ok I be da kator o I ne kakoto I she am or ok I are rebuilding shachi chok to bada to toti ke te kantor iktor ok on in ishara. It's coming in the form of rods and cones ji de do dosh a naki te ko torkoi in ishara iktor koi ir esa torki in ishara okoi ar aki esa tora ite ka kwa kampor she kampir esanto makatis or ok in ishara aktoi ir ar or on in ishara aktise kai. And I'm just weaving into all of your templates now. 1 I torkoi ir eskantar I torkoi in ishara aktise kotor or in ara ikta okoi am an ush iktar sai. Coding down your spine. Ni esa so son tor I ba darki sentir iktor ok an ishara aktise santor ok an ir iktor soi ara aktise sam. O kwana na yo shamanako shamakato okoyamanaka Nine sakataya mokoshi potora nalasantire kaiche totoshe kamako. We are now communicating with you in your Satorian aspect of your embodied self. Nye se pa no shiki nieto kotoshe kala quantor in mikite quantor. Moi ki se ni ne sotor ki be baban tor kuye mokoska bampara antire a conchite sokoto ya mukonosko doi ni ne kator. Nyasan tu chi ki pi te canture ma qua sotor ampatara in es ekator ki inishka. Moi ki se papatara okusha inishka. Manasato patire intiska da ukula makutor. Ishe kantir encho kochi ir akotor im in isha. Wa in iska kantor ishe kantire. Maki se koto shimpor ir ala otosha an in ika. Makise kayakai. Ushe menikeskatai chotushi kakai. Nieskete chikuchika kakete ekotoi. Makite shake insha. Isha kotoshe kanakala sakoichi mokoya. Ite kite kachichika. And I want you to bring back the energy of the Sartorian mother. She's just come into my field. Dear child, I ask you to remember me. Chicha kukukukiniki makite kotosha anakaiti iskata anokoish. I protected you. Tise kutushe kalakato ukwa. Ini sheka inikite ka antai. Until I understood I had to let you go. Chi nye sheki chichikoto sheka kakaya. Ota, always knowing. Chi ni sa kite kutushe kanakai. We would be reunited. Ni se pete kanto tu tishe kanto to isha. Mite kite kotora anakotosha. Acta totoish. And I want you just to allow the essence of the Sartorian mother to come back into your field. Kieto kotoshe, pull her into your heart. Nala satoshe kite satoshe, Sartorian light, Sartorian light, Sartorian light, grids, chi chukcha anakai. Hine hatai esukotosha anakai. I may now heal the wounds in your heart. Naha kotoku she kamakai toshe inia o kotoko tesepaha. Ishe kotoshe inikite kata ukwanakaya. And I'm coding with my right arm, my hand, sha ishe kotoshe kalakaya. And I'm just allowing her to guide me, the Sartorian mother, to guide me with her ancient wisdom. Tieskata anakaya with her love. She's coming into your crown. She's working on the crown. Removing the distortion that I could see. She's pulling out, it's like she's pulling out files. Programming. She's pulling out programming. Program grids of disconnection from Santoria. Putting out those grids. Chiche chuto sekipite sakati sekatorka enakaya, replacing it with the Sartorian light 182121215961617121361161572. Bring in the swing, the balance of the 72. Bring in the 72, the 2 and the 7, the 7 and 2 is the 9. Bringing in the energy of 9. Bringing in the 9 Sartorians, 9 Sartorians who step forward. They're stepping forward. 9, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Your family. There are 9 ancestors. They're now downloading sacred geometry shapes, the shapes of Sartorian language. Mite santor koi irikite sataya. We're just coding them in for you. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Site san sontoya sataya. Itikatosha imikitikita tora okwaya. Marasati etukatosha. We're activating 2 discs in your hands. You've got 2 squares. They're 2 squares. The Satorian squares. It's the ancient symbol. 1878212. 777313. 414141 and 51511515, activating Saturnian light codes in your hands. Ushkwa, 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 mokutie kite kalakai. And then we're bringing the 2 hands together. Kiaskadora ki enakisa. We are nyaskada merging. We are integrating 22212, 22212, 22212. Integrating 777, the 2, the 2, and the 9, the 9. Bring in the sacred square, the sacred Saturnian ancient square, the symbol of everlasting crystalline light, and we're placing it in your throat. We're placing it in your throat. I'm stepping aside. You have 9 Saturnians ancestors. I'm asked to observe. They're allowing me to observe. This is an ancient ceremony. This was performed on you as you were at the age of 9. When you came into your 9, you were able to access all wisdom of Saturnia, the ancient. You were part of the secret chapels, the secret temples. You were part of the schools of learning. You hold this blueprint in your ancestral line. We're bringing you back. We're igniting you into Sartorius 1592216. 8181313, coding in your throat, placing the portal of the square 18972, and the knowledge 185229, 186135 7851359, 112135. Bringing in the power of 9. It's the power, it's the weaver. You're the weaver of 9. Weaver of 9 codes of Saturnia. 18212, 71716, 81815, 91212, 51514, 31312, 21616, 51413, 9993212. Holding true, holding strong. And you're just going to now receive. It's not going to be as brutal as the other codes. This is going to come down in Satorian light, and you're going to have that activated now. Bringing it down through the crown, bringing it down through your third eye. Allow your third eye to be activated, and allow your throat to be activated. Activating soul aspect 9, integration. Just allow everything to come in. Kia kotoshe kalakatora emikite shotushe. Niska noko tara. Isekata toshe kanakatora. Nye nepekite sakochuche kanatai. Kiana, kora, iska, onsha, nakai, otor, inya, paraskai, otor. And bring back all the elements of your planet. Call them in. Go out the top of the crown. Go through your crown. Call back all the elements of your planet. Call everything home. Oh. Bring it all in. Bring it all in. Bring everything back home. Yes, I fill up your heart. Oh. Chenu, chenu kuya ki e badai. Na ye sokuchi niena taki tereketai. Oskadoi, oskadoi, oskadoi. Nyasa, ushiki niena sky. Take through your third eye, and I want you to go back to the city of Oskadoi. It's on your planet. Just allow your consciousness to take you back. And you will see huge temples. It's like they're Aztec temples, but they're not. The Aztec temples were built on the temples of Oskadoi. The technology and the architecture was delivered to the Aztecs through the Syrians. It is unusual for those of our planet to find themselves incarnated on Earth. The density and wavelengths are not conducive to the light which we hold. You have agreed to remember your birthplace, for you are required with others who have incarnated and also others who have walked in to your physical earth. You have agreed to assist in the clearing of dark density matter held within magnetic forces of your planet and through the consciousness of the collective earth souls. You have now access to 9 custodians. They shall work with you in guidance. It is important for you to integrate the new frequencies which are calibrated into your DNA. There must be a shift of consciousness from human to galactic. We will assist. And then simply just hold this space. And I really want you to connect into your wings. Your wings are an integral part of who you are now. They are your identification. They are your frequency adjusters. They are your heritage. You are a divine holder of Saturnian light. Welcome home, my friend. Welcome home. Totora kipade sabatushe makai olokoi. Iskadai nekise tutushe kanakatora akaya kola. Maya seketeshe. I have had the pleasure of many incarnations on your planet. Cha nishe kutushe, cheche kutora ke enekites kato okai, nieska itikise. It was part of my evolution of understanding my own frequency. Chinchi toto shikite toto kocha anakatise kato shemikite. It is the greatest honor, chachire kite skudoina kwakai, to welcome home the ancient elders, Nyachis Kudosha Anakotora Inikite, and the children of salvation, Makatora Kite Sotoshe Malasa. Just for this moment, just focus purely on your light, your frequency, who you are, the revelations. Nothing else matters except your full acceptance of your multidimensional self. It's the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that's important. It is the only thing you must focus on. The embodiment. And with love, with grace, with honour, with respect and humility, I very gently ease my energy fields from your fields, and I return into my own grids of light. And I thank all those who have allowed me the honour and privilege of returning the sacred codes. I understand it is also part of my mission, so I am grateful. Nyeskadesha kudoshe kalakatora kemeniske batai iniki batai. And I ask my dragons to look for every aspect of myself that sits outside my physical being, calling back all aspects of myself through all time, space and dimensions, timelines and continuum. And I call me back and I enter into my own grids, completing my own mapping. And then what I want you to do, I want you to take 3 deep breaths in, and on the out breath, let everything human go, let everything human go, and let everything human go. Well done. And then your wings, you are able to fold back down into the sides of your spine if you choose to. It's always your choice, your free will. They can be out, they can be in. It's completely of your own choice. And once again, imagine from the top of the crown down to your root, that centre midline, and with each in-breath I want you to pull back all of your grids, all of your crystalline bodies, the embodiment, the grids, the light, the templates. Bring everything in, because I want to go into a centre midline, because you have 6 days to integrate this. You've got 6 days, so I want everything to be held within. It's as though it's like new shoots that need to be protected, and I'm going to place in a moment protection around you, but what I want to do is bring everything into that centre midline, bring it all in, pull it back. Use your power, use your understanding, pull it back. That's it. Pull everything in. And I'm going to place above you and below you a pyramid of light, inside, outside of you. And then I'm going to place a second one beneath you, one above you. And then I'm going to join it into a titanium shield of protection. I'm just gridding and coding it through. And then I ask you to bring all of your consciousness back in all time, space, in all realities, in all dimensions, in all continuum. I want you to call everything back because you need to come back into the physical incarnation. So I want you to drop down through the crown, drop down into your body, and anchor yourself in. And then when you're ready, only when you're ready, there is no rush. I want you to feel completely embodied, grounded within the physical. And then simply open your eyes, come back to the here and now.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That was deep and mind-blowing. What just happened? What? So Sautarian, have you ever heard of that?
I'm finding that I am now accessing so many planets and star races that are beyond all understanding. That's part of what my upgrades are as well. And it's incredible because every time I come into a new energy like that, I have to, in my human self, I have to digest that. Because in my multidimensional self, of course I know, I understand it, and I can do all of that. But then I sit here afterwards and I'm like, holy shit, that's just too, it's just too much. It's too much for my small human brain. And it was really, so many parts of that were incredible. I've never worked like that before, and had with you that response, because it felt as though it's just easier for me to say in light language to you. And it was just so huge, so huge. But when we went in, when I had to, oh my goodness, when I had to take you back on those coordinates into the ancient forest, and we had to find that particular grid point, unlock you into it, you know, you can't make this up. You can't make it up.
So I'm glad you found it. Because, I mean, so was I there and we both went together and we found it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we just brought the whole of that coding in. And the way you were integrating those noises you were making, have you ever made those noises before?
I feel like I have. Yeah, a little bit, but I didn't know what it was. I just it like comes natural. But when you started doing yours, it activated mine, and I was like, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And then you said do the numbers, and I was like 571197, and I'm like, and I kept repeating the numbers that were like needing to come out, and I was. I didn't, because I remembered I had done that before, but of course, you know, the doubt was it's nothing. So now I know. So do you know, what kind of light language was that?
There were so many different frequencies coming in. I was channeling your star beings. I was channeling my star beings. We were just channeling everything. It was just, I don't know, it was the highest frequency. It was just, at one point I just did open my eyes and I'm looking and going, oh, it is you making that noise? Because then, when I was bringing down that was, I mean, I will code like that, but not like that. That was very different. And it actually came with, so as I'm coding it, you see, I can't do it now. I can't do it because I'm not channeling. But
Yeah.
when I was coding it and we were going super, super fast, it came in actually with a frequency with it, which was, it wasn't so much the actual codes, it was the frequency that was lying underneath it, and that's why we were going so quickly. It was insane. It was insane.
Oh, so it was like lifting us off in order. 'Cause
Yep.
when you did it, how is she going that fast?
I have no
And
idea.
then it started coming out of me, and I was like, oh, well, here we go. We're lifting off.
We're on takeoff.
And it felt super high, like vibrational, like.
It really
And
was.
wow. Oh, what kind of upgrade did you have to be able to do that?
I receive
You upgrade.
upgrades all the time. I'm receiving upgrades all the time. But actually, I was receiving upgrades when we were working. Very often when I'm working with my clients, I will receive upgrades as well. And I probably received about 4 when we were working. My third eye starts to twitch, and then my eyes go into rapid eye movement. Yeah.
Same.
And I
So
just,
those are upgrades?
they're upgrades, they're downloads. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. And so the ancient Satyrian mother said there's never been anyone on the planet that could bring these codes forward. So you were ready to do this, and then I came, and we needed to do it together. Whoa.
That's how it works. That's how it works.
So
If
now we have brand new codes into the grids.
brand new codes into the grids, and you are holding those grid points, and you're holding that frequency to bring in as well. So what I don't want you to do, first of all, is I don't want you to overthink this. It's like, oh my God, what do I do now? Because you will intuitively, when you've gone through your integration, so you've got 6 days to integrate. So I'd ask you to listen each day to your recording, because as we do that, it will continue to activate you. It's timeless. You can go back in 10 years' time, it will still be activating for you. And I want you just to go through a period of acceptance that goes beyond your human self. I don't want your human self to come in. One of the things that is very hard for us, and I'm learning to do that now, is to be less human. And I don't particularly feel comfortable in my human body anymore. I don't feel comfortable in my human existence anymore. And I am finding the more upgrades and the higher levels that they're asking me to come back and fulfill my mission for, take me completely out of not my enjoyment of being human, but it just doesn't gel for me. And so I have learned to really just be within my embodiment, within the aspect of myself, that galactic aspect. And lucky I have a very understanding husband who just looks at me and just like shakes his head a lot of the time, because the more I work this way, the less I am connected to Earth, and the less I'm connected into those of Earth who aren't of a frequency that I can resonate with.
Same. But I think same with my husband. He doesn't know I do any of this, but he knows I'm out there, and I just feed him a little bit that he can handle. But I think and probably your husband is there to balance us, to bring us back, to ground us, because we need that balance. Because we are here on Earth.
We're having a human experience, aren't we?
Yes.
So my husband has been through many lifetimes. He carries a samurai warrior, so he's my protector in this lifetime. So he's here purely to protect me, and that's what he does very, very well. But you'll find that you will allow, as your frequency moves, those who match or come into your frequency bandwidth will come into your field, and you will find that there will be, so I've got what I call my soul sister group, and then I have my human group, and finding that balance of how to interact with the human group is becoming harder for me as I come more up into the higher frequencies. But we just have to balance that, because remember, at the end of the day, we are having a human experience. Otherwise, it's a very lonely journey.
Yeah, so they, the mother said that I'm going to be more galactic, or I should be more galactic.
So that just means that you will be more in tune with that frequency. So remember that you will be in your sleep state traveling back to the planet and coming back again. So you're going to be doing astral traveling a lot. I think the best thing that I can say to you, and you know, I'm here for you if in a couple of days you've got stuff that's come through and you want me to help you with, I'm here for you to support you, because there's a reason why we've come together. So I think the best thing that I can say to you at this point is to just digest what's happened. This to me is bread and butter. I do this every day. So for me, I get it, I understand it. But what I sometimes forget is actually for you, it's not everyday occurrence. This is completely off the wall. You've come like in from the kitchen for the galactic experience, and then you've got to go back in the kitchen again. So my advice to you is not to overthink it, not to go into that left brain human state, to just accept who you are, even though you can't quite understand it all. When you understand we are simply having a human experience, it allows us to be galactic. It allows us to be of galactic energy and starlight. And then what we can do is we learn to traverse between being up here and being here. And we learn that. So this is a time of integration for you. 6 days is quite a long time to integrate, but you need your cellular memory needs to be Iskabe sentora ki eshikotushe nasala ki te katushe minike katusha makai tuske babadan sotora ki inishika anakora sampara esikadushe nahana ki te skudushe miniske katara. And that's what you'll find as well a lot of the time. When I'm working or when I'm talking with my soul sisters, it's much easier for me to talk light language. And then as you were doing, you were like, yeah, you got it. You understood it. Because we're so limited in our human vocab. We're so limited in, you know, how we can express ourselves when in fact, all we have to do is talk in light language. And, you know, one sentence has 1,000 meanings and has 1,000 codes within it that we understand. So just bathe yourself. Kieska, thank you. That's what I've just said. Bathe yourself in this. Allow yourself to immerse yourself. And then let the 6 days happen. And then really embody everything. So when you go back and listen to the information that's given to you, you'll start to embody it. You'll start to understand it. Really invite it in. That's another thing. One of the affirmations I always use is to expand me beyond my limitations. When we expand beyond our limitations, then we get all of this information coming through. We remove our barriers. So just continue to ask to be expanded beyond your limitations. And then you will understand, you will begin to understand what you're here for, how you're here to do it. But remember, sometimes we will be doing that in our astral state opposed to in our physical.